Welcome to Cumberland Business Incubator, dedicated to helping entrepreneurs and small businesses in this area.
It was really a brainchild of a gentleman that had been in the Navy and came back into the area. You know, there's a lot of development that goes on in the military, and it's funded by our government dollars. Well, we have to commercialize that research so that it can be made available to individual companies to use outside of the Navy. So he came to our area and started talking to our county mayor and our city mayor and said we should be helping small businesses take that technology that's developed in our government agencies and putting it out into small businesses. So with his idea and the support of the two mayors, the Cumberland Business Incubator idea was started. Well, if you think about people that come to the incubator, sometimes there are people that just woke up one day and said, I'm going to start my own business, but they don't know exactly where to start. So we're here to help them from that very beginning of a concept of, I think I want to own my own business, to through the stages of developing, the startup stage, then the growth stage. So we get a lot of people that come to the incubator not as tenants, but looking for help and advice to grow their business. They may have been in business 15 years, but it's not growing as fast as they'd like it to. And then we continue with businesses all the way until the point of time that they want to exit. The owners want to exit their business. We have 270 clients, and we've helped them create over 400 jobs. We have one client that's currently a tenant that is actually now has offices in Chattanooga and Cookeville, as well as in the incubator, and she has 16 employees. So she is really growing her business tremendously.
What we do is we provide applied behavior analysis services to children with a diagnosis of autism or intellectual disability to help decrease problem behaviors and teach them new skills so that they don't have to engage in those problem behaviors anymore. So we get a lot of children that are nonverbal. They can't communicate whatsoever, so they communicate by having problem behavior. So if, say for instance, I want something that you have, I might come up and hit you or scream at you, so you'll hand it to me because I have no other way to communicate that. And so we help teach children a way to communicate, whether that be verbal language or using picture cards or sign language or something like that. When I was thinking about starting my business, I took a course here called Co-Starters, and it kind of took you through all of the legalities and thought processes when you're starting a business and running a business. And so that was my first introduction to CBI. And then when I really got ready to open, we were doing mostly services in home or school settings, and I knew that I really wanted a clinic base. And so CBI really helped me in that it was a place where I could start and not have to worry about all of the little details of opening my own building, like having someone at the front door and making sure I meet all of the disability requirements and all of that kind of stuff.
The CBI provides plenty of space for small businesses here in town.
We help women who are the ages of 17 and older, and it's women who are in a state of loss of some sort. It could be loss of job, it could be loss of a spouse, loss of a child, or just feeling alone and needing life skills. And we do a fair amount of teaching. We will actually teach classes to these women. It could be anywhere from nutrition to money management, computer classes, that kind of thing, whatever is needed. We have 24-hour access. So if I needed to come in at 3 in the morning for whatever reason, I could. We have access to computers when we need them, and that's without charge. There is a break room, which has a refrigerator and a microwave, and lots of times that's all you need. It's close to the high school, close to major roads and highways. Parking is great. So, and then it's an area where people are always coming and going. So you just say CBI, you say your own state, and they know where you are. Safety is another issue, especially for our women. When we have meetings here at night or classes, I feel very safe, and I'm glad that we've got the security here that we have, which I don't think we would have in another office space, and especially in the evenings, it might be in a more industrial area, business type area, and that might not be as safe for our women. You've got a lot of resources here that you could almost say you don't have to go anywhere else, because there's enough caring here and enough connections to move your business along as you need to, and at the pace you want to. Because this is a great place. It's a wonderful place to be.
We'd love to show off the Cumberland Business Incubators to people that are interested in seeing what we do. They really get excited when they see the makerspace because they see action and see things being made.
Makerspace is a facility that's been stood up to help businesses and individuals have a facilities to do things they're not capable of doing typically at home. We have equipment that's owned, loaned, and donated. I had a career that gave me some technical expertise, and as a retiree, I'd like to share that and provide some outlet for myself to stay involved in the community. I think it's important that we continue to volunteer as adults and pass on our wisdom and learning and career experience to the younger people and to our community as a whole. And I think that's a big piece of why I stay with this. And the days when we have some membership here is very busy and very rewarding. Come see us soon.
Go to cumberlandincubator.com or come visit us next to the Roane State campus in Cumberland County. Thank you all for your time.